A day before the storm hit, Yadel was working on all of the electricity here in Mom's home. We also were preparing a lot of the goats. So in the next couple of videos, you will see how we prepare everything here on the farm when storms strike and things become a little bit difficult to make sure everybody is prepared for us and also for all the animals here on the farm. There is only a little bit that we can do to make everybody as comfortable as can be when these storms hit. And I don't know if you hear, but we are in the middle of Debbie passing Waldo, Florida. And as the storm passes, we have just learned to hunker down and make sure we are here for our animals and do what we have to do for them to protect them. So that is what we are doing. Yadel was doing this electrical a couple of days now, and I just wanted to share it with you because the next couple of videos will be us preparing for when Debbie comes. One of the things that we have been preparing Mom's tiny home for is electrical and plumbing. And now when you think about that, it can be something very expensive, especially when you're talking about panels and electrical wiring. These days are very expensive. Most of mom's electrical we did get from Home Depot, like boxes and the electrical outlets and covers, but those things aren't as expensive as buying wiring and a whole bunch of other things. So I want to give you a little tip when building a tiny home on a budget. Try your local humanity stores or even Facebook Market, Craigslist. Those places there will be the cheapest places that you can find all building materials. All you have to do is type it in the search engine and things will come up within your area. And that is something that Yadel and I do very often. Most of our things in our house is either from Facebook Market or Craigslist, looking around and making sure we find things that fit within our home, but within our budget as well. With that being said, Yadel and I found some really good offers on Facebook for electrical wire and a whole bunch of other things that we will need. The plumbing that goes in ground, things like that. And we found them on very affordable prices and also in bulk, which is what we were looking for. For the wiring, if we would have went to Home Depot or bought it online, it was going to be over $2,000. But we found a great deal for $600 right on Facebook Market, and we cannot wait to go pick that up. As you guys know, building a home or just building a tiny home in general is a very expensive project to do. So we are trying to do the most with trying to budget everything and make sure that we can get things done, but also be within the means of living and making sure we aren't going over that budget. So here is Yadel just installing all the electrical where they're going to go, like the ceiling lights and wall outlets and switches, which Mom is very excited about because that means it's one step closer to getting her home done. Once Yadel was done here, he decided to come on home as it started getting a little bit cloudy and we were still preparing everybody for the next season and the next part of the storm. And this storm is called Debbie. And we are going to start preparing for her because we have to get things done in order to make sure everybody is going to be safe during this storm. And we aren't excited for it, as we know everybody isn't, and we are just hoping and praying everybody is safe out there that is in the path of Debbie. Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I love to cook and show the joy of being within my home. So here it is already starting to get gloomy out and very ugly out. It's been storming and raining, and I just decided to do a nice little flan to make a nice dessert for us to have while we are passing the storm and watching movies. As of right now, we aren't watching anything because we have no light, and I'm having to use the generators to do most of the editing and uploading on the computers, but I'm very grateful for generators, as we did get a lot of comments asking if we really use them, and honestly, we really do use them. So right here, I am just browning some sugar to make the base of the flan. And one thing that I love about flan is that it is a dessert that many, many love. And me and my husband are one to love this dessert. I was going to do them in a cupcake pan, but then I thought about it and decided to just make one full pan of flan. So I'm just going to go in with this clear glass, and I'm going to make a really big flan. I'm going to put that sugar base on that pan, and then I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for just a little bit. Flan is very easy to make as long as you don't put your mind too much into it. So I'm going to start off with 10 egg yolks, and I've been getting an abundance of eggs from my chickens, which I'm very grateful for. So I decided to do a flan, and next I think I'm going to do eggnog. I love a good eggnog. So I'm going to start off with 10 yolks, 14 ounces of milk, 14 ounces of condensed milk, some vanilla extract, and some vanilla bean. So I'm going to mix all of that in a bowl, but I'm going to do that nice and slow just to make sure I do not build up any air bubbles. Now this is the first time that I actually made flan, and it actually came out good. I've attempted it before and it was a no-go. So you will hear in the video that I say this is my first time, and it is my first time to actually accomplish it. Now, when it comes to like tres leche and stuff, those are things that are super, super easy. So you want to just brown your sugar and put it on the base of that pan, and put that pan back into the refrigerator just so it can cool down before you actually pour your mixture into this pan to bake. Once you have everything done and you can pour your wet mixture on top of this, you can put aluminum foil and do a water bath inside of the oven for about 60 minutes at 350 degrees, and it comes out absolutely delicious. It was so good. We ate it in just a couple of sittings, and I could not recommend it anymore. Super easy. Another thing that I used was my own condensed milk, which I've been making a lot due to having so much milk. And all I do for that is mix 2 cups of milk and 1 cup of sugar. You can also do a half a cup if you do not want it too sweet. But we like our condensed milk really, really sweet. That was pretty much it for today. We are trying to get back into daily vlogging, which is something that we love to do. So I know we skipped yesterday, but we were doing so much with trying to get ready for this storm. As I said, we hope and pray everybody is safe. And if you are in the path of Debbie, please leave a comment down below just so we can know how you are doing and how your family is doing. I know a lot of people within my area were really affected by this storm. There was a couple of people that trees had fallen down on their houses and they were posting about it on Facebook. It just makes me so sad because you just never know. One day you can be fine and the next day you can't, and it's a horrible thing to go through. But I do hope and pray everybody is safe and sound within their home. We have no light at the moment, but we will be getting light very soon. I know those linemen are out there working hard. So I truly hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today and enjoy just being around your family and appreciating them for everything that they do and everything that you do for them. I hope you enjoy your day today, and we will talk soon. I think it came out. I think I did it, baby. Lift it. What do you think? My first time. I don't know why that stood, but it looks good for my first time. Huh? Don't move it with your finger. Is it good?
Yeah.